welcome back to my channel. So today I have an exciting and interesting video for you guys. I actually was contacted recently by a book company called 3D Total Publishing, and they wanted to send me out some books to have a look at and possibly show off on my channel. So yeah, I'm gonna be unboxing those and also making some art in this video. This isn't a sponsored video or anything. They haven't paid me to say anything. It's just me checking out some awesome books, and I hope you guys enjoy. So they've sent me this nice big box here, and oh my god, I am so excited. So let's just get into it and let's open up this box. Now this box is definitely a little bit beaten up, as you can see here, but we're just going to disregard that because my mailman is a little bit of a savage. Now this stuff here is pretty well protected. I see lots of cardboard cushioning in here. Look at that. So these books are definitely well protected, which is a good thing because I feel like my mailman must have yeeted this across my lawn to cause this sort of damage. But I believe the books in here are completely fine. And here we are. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Look at this. So the first book we have here is Creating Stylized Characters. Now they actually asked me if I was interested in a few of these books, but I also picked one out that I wanted myself. But the books that this person mentioned to me, they must have looked at my channel because oh my goodness, these are perfect. Let's just have a quick look through. Oh my god. I feel like these books are like perfect for me. It's the sort of stuff that I love and I buy myself, to be honest. There is so much good information in this already that I can see, and look how thick this is. This is a thick book. Thick. I love that. The art in here is just so nice and such high quality too. I'm just going to read the back of this. So delve into the variant, exciting world of character design with creating stylized characters. Join professional illustrators, animators, and comic artists as they demonstrate how to exaggerate form and proportion, sharing in-depth and industry-informed knowledge of creating fun and memorable characters. This book teaches essential creative skills that are applicable to both digital and traditional media. Learn how to design exciting heroes, villains, monsters, as well as about key concepts such as gesture, color, poses, and expressions. My goodness. Wow, just look at that. This is fantastic. I love the color in this one. It's so beautiful. Oh my god. Aliens. Ah, look at this. That looks like an axolotl. I recently drew one of those. That's so cute. And this guy is adorable. See, this is definitely the kind of stuff that I want to incorporate more into my illustrations. Wow, look at that. There's so much in here, and this is only the first book as well. This is absolutely fantastic. Look at that. Okay, I can't wait to get into this book. This is definitely one of the ones I have been looking forward to the most, and it just looks so good. So the next book we have today is, as you can see, Mythical Beasts. Oh my god, I am really excited about this one. Definitely for my dragon artworks because I love drawing mythical beasts, especially dragons, and I feel like I should, I don't know, try to improve and practice more. And a lot of the time I will get inspiration from other things like books, especially how to draw books and just art books and stuff like that. So this one I am very excited about. Let's get this box out of the way, shouldn't we? Straight away I get a nice sort of sketchy, grungy feel from the pages here with the sort of grayscale tone to it, and I really love that. Asian dragon, boggart. Oh, it seems like they've actually included a lot of different mythical beasts, so this is going to be really good for me to sort of get inspiration. Chupacabra, that's awesome. Whoa. Oh, that's beautiful. I love that. European dragons. These are probably my favorite mythical beasts. I love dragons so much. Yes, dragons. I definitely want to draw more dragons on my channel actually. I do have a sort of series of dragons that I've been drawing with tea varieties as the inspiration. So I definitely want to do more of those. There's a lot of really good information here. Phoenixes! Ah, I love phoenixes. Oh my god. Unicorns! There seems to be a lot of good information in this book. And again, look how thick this book is. That's a hefty book. Bit of light reading. And the quality as well. Look at that glow. That's just, oh wow. Now the next book I want to go through is this one. It's called Sketching from the Imagination Fantasy. I love these books. As I was going through this website, they have a lot of sketching from the imagination books and so much awesome stuff, but I had to pick this one because fantasy is one of my favorite things to draw. Wow, look at that, straight away, straight into the amazing illustrations. This is the kind of stuff that gives me so much inspiration, and I just want to draw for so long, and this sort of just fuels me. Wow. This is really cool. I am loving this so much. These books seem very, very high quality. The paper's nice. They have so much information, and what I love is just so many drawings crammed into these books. So much visual knowledge, and I just love it so much. Honestly, I have a huge collection of how to draw books. Wow. I can't wait to sort of get into this and just draw. Now, we have one more book left. It is The Art of Lowish. When I seen this, I nearly screamed. I was so excited because I am a huge fan of Lowish. She has amazing artworks. Oh my god. Not only have I been wanting this book for so long, I got sent it for free. So this is amazing. Oh my god. See, this is one of my favorite illustrations of hers, and oh my goodness. Lowish is an amazing artist, and the stuff she draws is just stunning. So she talks a lot about the inspirations and all of that goodness. Yes, I love this one. Just gonna quickly flip through this because I don't want to show too much. Yes. I love the sort of grungy feel to some of her artworks, but it still shows like an amazing amount of color. Amazing. Look at that. That's so pretty. So now that we've gotten through all of those books, I definitely want to make some art in this video, as you guys have probably been wondering. So I'm definitely going to be delving deeper into these books and sort of reading them, looking more closely at the illustrations, and just sort of trying to consume as much information and inspiration as I can. And then I'm going to be making a few artworks. So let's finally get into it and make some art, and I will come back with my final thoughts. So now, as you can see, some time has actually passed since I unboxed these. This is because I wanted to delve deep into those books and give them a really good, thorough read. I wanted to read through them all so that I could, you know, have my actual thoughts on the books, not just my first impressions. So as you can see, I have been inspired by the Creating Stylized Characters book, and I've actually gone through and have a look at all of the characters, and I ended up getting stuck on the little cat character in that book, and it kind of inspired me a little bit to make my own sort of animalistic character. Now, I actually decided on a little fox, and I really had the idea to sort of give him a bit of a story. So his story is basically that he is a fox, obviously, but he's also quite a bit of a scaredy cat, and his friends have been teasing him about being a little scaredy cat fox, and yeah, they dared him to go into a big forest, and they were like, you wouldn't do that, you're too scared. But this little fox ends up deciding that he wants to go into that forest and prove them wrong, and yeah, he is basically very, very scared. He's scared shitless, but to be completely honest, he did the thing anyways, even if it may have not worked out very well for him. So, you know, props to him for trying to face his fears, I guess. I was looking through the poses in the book, and that sort of scared, like very frightened pose was what is actually inspired the story of this. So that was really interesting that two different parts of the book actually inspired this little character and his story. Now, as for the background, I definitely wanted to go in and draw that weird, spooky, dark forest sort of background, so I decided to go with a very dark background that has some really bright sort of light effects. There is quite a bit of light sort of around the fox. This is mainly just to add an interest in him and make him the focal point of the illustration, but behind him you can see some spooky eyes staring at him and some weird glowing mushroom things. Now I actually decided to add a little bit of a sort of a glow around them, and later on I actually added some little glowy dots around them. Now I'm not sure what that is, if it's bugs or if it's just like, you know, weird magical essence from these weird mushrooms. This is a bit of an odd one. But I think it's pretty cute, and I really do like the story and the expressions and the colours on this drawing. Now for this next one, I wanted to actually go in and use the Mythical Beasts book that I had got. Now, going through, I decided to go with a wyvern, which is very, very similar to a dragon, but it was very, very tempting for me to go for a dragon, but I thought maybe I would try something very, very slightly different, marginally. But I just wanted to read through what a wyvern is and the differences between it and a dragon, and there's this lovely description in the book, and it says a wyvern is often described as a two-winged, two-legged reptilian creature that has a long serpentine neck and a barbed tail. Its bite is venomous, and unlike its cousin the dragon, it is unable to breathe fire. Now, this has been a really interesting one for me to draw because I often draw a stereotypical dragon that can breathe fire, but I wanted to add some elements to this wyvern that sort of showed its differences to a dragon while also still showing its similarities. So I decided to go with a sort of slightly grotesque, ugly kind of look, mainly because I was very inspired by the very beautiful detailed illustration of this wyvern here on the page, and I kind of wanted to go with a very slightly similar color palette while also adding my own flares onto it. But yeah, I decided to go with this sort of venomous aesthetic, and I gave it a lot of sharp points on the dragon, as well as some like little frills here and there, which showed that this is definitely not a safe creature, this is a dangerous creature. And for the teeth, I decided to give it really long, sharp fangs reminiscent of a snake, as well as a tongue reminiscent of a snake as well. Now, with the fangs, I decided to give them a slight green undertone, and this is less apparent at the end of the illustration, but it does give it a very slightly venomous, poisonous feel. Now for the wings, I decided to go with red, which was a very warm color, which worked really nicely with the sort of dark grey background and the sort of warm grey tones on the wyvern. And for the spikes, I decided to go with a pumpkin yellow, which is a very soft, nice orange color. Now after this, I decided to go in with the highlights because, as you can see, I am using toned grey paper inspired by the book, because This book has a really lovely sort of toned grey aesthetic to all of the pages, and I love it so much. But with toned grey paper, it's best to add in your own highlights, which is a really, really cool look. So I decided to go in with some coloured pencils, and yeah. I really love the look of this Wyvern. It does have a very different feel to my usual cute, friendly looking dragons, and I love the sort of visceral, gross kind of feel to it, and I feel like it's different, and I'm really happy with it. So here's the final results of this little guy, and to be completely honest, I am loving these books. Books and stuff like this with lots of sort of visual information is where I get a lot of my inspiration from, as well as other artists on YouTube and sort of images from Instagram. But art books are sort of very special to me in the fact that it's all of this wealth of knowledge that usually people do not post online because it is specific to the art book. And I don't know, I just love the feel of just holding a big heavy book filled with so much visual knowledge and inspiration from people who have crafted it specifically for that reason. And yeah, this is basically me talking about how much I love art books again. I always end up going on a tangent and just babbling on about how much I love something, but yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I am so happy with how those books turned out. They were absolutely amazing. And yeah, I hope you have a lovely day. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye everyone.